Okay then, so now we have our nav bar at the top. The next thing I'd like to do is create our component for the map here, which is going to sit below the main navigation. So let's go back to our files, and in components we'll create a new folder now, and this will be called home. So anything to do with the home page is going to sit inside this folder right here. So we'll create a new component now called gmap for Google Map.view. Okay, so inside this, we'll keep it pretty simple to begin with. We'll do a template first of all, and inside this, a div with a class of map. Okay, and inside that div, we'll just do a h2 with some text inside it saying map, just so we know what this page is. Then we'll do our script tags, and inside this object, we'll name our component first of all, gmap, and then underneath that, we'll do our data, which returns an empty object inside. Okay, finally, we'll do our style tag, just in case we need any of those later on. Okay, so that is our component created just for now. The next thing we want to do is register this component inside our router file. So that's inside this folder, index.js. And first of all, we don't want this hello world component anymore. So let's just delete that first of all over here from the file tree. We don't want that anymore. And then we're going to change wherever it says hello world here, we want to change that to gmap. So I'm going to change all occurrences by right clicking and going to change all occurrences, and I'll change this to gmap like so. Now obviously it sits in the components folder, but also inside the home folder as well. So we'll need to tack on home right there where we import it. Okay, so now we're saying when we go to /, we want to load up the gmap component, which we've just imported here. And the name of this route is gmap. Make sense? So let's save this now and hope this works. If we go over here, we can now see this map inside this component. Okay, so now we have this component up and running. What we really want to do is not just show an H2 here, but actually show a Google map. And to do that, we're going to have to use the Google Maps API. So we'll talk about that in the next video.